3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. I'm just trying to get everything set up. So hopefully, I'll be up in time. I should be. I'm just kind of dicking around at this point, but it should be good. It should be. Bear with me. $130. We have a 130 going on. Oh, almost. Let's see.
Let's see if we're ready. Almost there.
That's better. There we go. Well, screw it. Let's just jump in. Let's see if I can get this thing working. Did that work? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, it worked. Hello. And hi. Howdy doody. Good afternoon. There we go. I thought my music stopped for whatever reason. Welcome again. If this is your first time, prepare to be disappointed. If it's your second time or third or more, you are a glutton for punishment. But if you do decide to stick around, please hit follow at the bottom. That would be great. I am currently, today, going to start on episode 9 of Deuterium Wars Final Horizon. And I'm going to start with actually something I haven't done at all in the whole game, is some friendly AI. In this particular level, we are confronting we are coming up upon an attack wing of the Terran Separatists, and we need to kind of take it out because it's on its way to actually do some harm to our planet. So instead of just having it a player versus an entire wing of enemies, I'm actually going to have some friendly AI jump in to kind of mix things up. So I don't think I necessarily have to start from scratch for some of the code. But I do need to, at the very least, get the friendly fighters, the Terran fighters, Terran scouts. I'm going to start with the scouts. I'm going to have to get them kind of ready to go. You can actually see one of the main ones I'm being used currently for now. It's also a ship that the player can use currently. The models will be changed out as soon as my 3D modeler guy gets all of his stuff done. And I hope he does it soon. So what I've done is I've started a new scene, and I have all the main stuff that I need in there, my player, my camera, all that blah blah blah, and I just kind of created a base scene. So I have all my nebulas, and I have my level boundaries, which is no big deal. And actually, I don't think I need that light. I don't think so. Let's find out. Let's just I'm gonna hit play and just see what the empty level looks like. Should work. Oh, it'll probably say episode 1 because I took that template. It doesn't matter. Anytime you want to work here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, yeah, so that's gotta know. So I do need that light back in there. So I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna go my scene, my scalar, and I don't have any galaxies. That's weird. That's probably why I need the light. Boom. There we go. Let there be light, and there's light. There we go. So if I hit play again, okay, now we're sucking diesel. There we go. So yeah, all that stuff works. So right now there's absolutely nothing in the level. It's just a player flying around empty space. So let's get back to our fighter, if I can get to it. And I have to assign. Well, actually, I have. Oh, the only thing I need is the burner position. Actually, I'm gonna steal it right off the player. If I can find it. Oh, I don't have any on the player. I have to use it from an enemy. Well, let's find an enemy. I have my prefab somewhere around here. Come on. Enemies. Scene 2. Let's bring you in there. And I'm gonna borrow his burners. And his smoke effect, actually. And his on-screen. I'm gonna borrow the on-screen indicator. Weapon audio source I'm gonna borrow. Yeah. I'm gonna duplicate all that and drop it right onto my scout. And okay, so these should also be, I believe these should be at 0. Oh, a little bit back. Okay, so burners 0 and 0. There we go. So this one needs 1 burner, and that's actually going to change color. Yeah, probably. Oh no, I am gonna use 2. Perfect. I'm glad there's 2. First I'm gonna change the color because the red looks ridiculous. Don't need the light. I'm just gonna get rid of that whole component. Trail renderer, we're gonna have this go blue for now. Or green. No, green is friendly. Let's use green. I like green. And color over lifetime. Oh, no. Color over lifetime. Yeah, set the red. We're going to go green as well. Perfect. That looks kind of cool. So we're going to position these somewhat appropriately. Thankfully, when I was making my enemies, I did everything I could to make some of these components, or these pieces, modular. Now that looks a bit. That one should be about there. Actually, that one's pretty damn good. That's not bad. That's okay for now. You're not really going to see it that much anyway, but that's cool. So, smoke effect is for when the ship gets damaged. Yeah, so when it's damaged, and I'm going to put it a little bit further back and a little bit more centered. So it looks kind of weird here, but as the ship flies around, when it's damaged, maybe I can do it here. Maybe you'll see a little bit of it. Oh, but it's smoke effect. So it leaves that trail of smoke and embers. Now the embers, unfortunately, are kind of slow looking, but that's okay. So you get the point. And undo. So, and the on-screen indicator, this is going to be, this is going to have to change. I'll leave it, actually I'm going to make that green for friendly. Should have a green there, I like. The outline is fine. Raycast, ooh. No, I don't want these to be raycast because I don't, or do I? Yeah, I do, because I actually want the player to be able to blow these people up mistakenly. Oh, this tea is so cold. Alright, so... oh, hold on a second here. Boop. Oh, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I didn't start it. Ah, I'm annoyed at myself for that. My live timer, that's okay. Well, we're off by a few minutes, so who's counting, really? Make that bigger. Good. Okay, so my on-screen indicator is going to be the same as that. Now the text, the name is going to read, I'm going to call it Terran Scout. And everything else should say the same. I'm going to get rid of the shadow, though. Useless. Distance, that should be fine. The shadow needs to go, though. Target health. Okay, so all of this will get filled in afterwards. Yeah. Is there anything else I need to change for now? Oh, the weapon placements for now. We're just gonna stick one on each side. We're gonna put one. Is there actually? I guess I can use the vent. Oh, I hate doing it this way, but okay. So we're gonna go about there and about there. It's not perfect, but again, you won't really be focusing. Actually, I'm gonna match that. You won't really be focusing on 9.5. That's fine. And negative 0.275. There we go. I like that. So that's gonna be the same. Copy component. Base components. Sorry. And that should be this should be negative. But yeah. So yeah, those both should be fine. Because again, you're not really gonna be focusing on the these guys too much. If you do, you're gonna lose horribly. Sorry, this is 0.175 is a nice number. 0.175. Okay, I like that. That should be all I need for now. That's actually a lot. Ooh, okay. Now I need to. I'll deal with it when I get there. I'm just thinking because a lot of these, I'm not sure if I need to layer these differently or layer these up. Oh, I forgot to close my curtain. Looks hideous out there. It's just because it's a door with a bag on it. It's ugly. At least looks better. I could have went black. I had those as old sheets, so I used that. What are you gonna do? I think that's all I need. This should be fairly simple. I don't need an off-screen indicator because I just don't need that. I hate wearing my headphones completely because I always think someone's sneaking up on me. Like I'm worth sneaking up on. Ah. There we go. Alright, so let's leave... sorry. This is being a bit particular. And muzzle flashes. Okay. So I need to start a little bit of scripting. So if you don't like coding or whatever, by all means rewind this video to the beginning and just watch it over and over and over again until I've done the code. If I even finish the code. If not, I totally understand if you just want to, piss off. One thing I do have to check is if, and you'll forgive me. Come on, load. Oh my god, come on. Huh. Well, that's weird. That's really weird. Huh. Sorry now, I have this thing set up, well, I mean, I have this thing. I assumed that my tweets would have went out with some of the stuff I was doing or whatnot, and they didn't, and it's not very nice. It means I'm going to miss a little bit of what I needed to do. And I'll see that one worked. Why didn't the one on Twitter work? Oh, did I make a boo-boo? Oh no! Alright, I'm an idiot. Basically I told it to post to Facebook twice. Because I'm an idiot. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here, edit, delete, attach, click that, Open, that's fine. Add this link. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Paste that. And I'm just gonna send now. Oh, my tool. There we go. Oh, I hate that. Okay, well that's taken care of. Anyway, let's go to the. I have to make a script, and I'm gonna make a player. Ooh, what am I gonna call it? NPC, and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Jesus, my caps. Terran Scout. Controller. Move control. Move controller. I like to kind of compartmentalize. I hate using that. Like, there's some things that I like keeping separate from other things, and move from health, from say behavior, like what to do, and then attacking, defending, all that stuff. I like to keep separate. It makes things cleaner, and it's fairly, from what I understand, come on now, it's fairly easy or fairly unproblematic to get these for making these scripts talk to each other. So I'm going to drop you right on the main. Yep. And let's open you up. Hey, and the switch over was good. Good. So I need. Do I need any namespaces up there? I don't. So the first thing we're going to do for move is simple enough. We're going to need a float, and I like making things public initially because I like screwing with it in the inspector. It makes it easier to go back and forth. We're going to call it max move speed or fly speed. Let's call it fly speed. And 10 arbitrarily, and then we're going to do public float, fly speed. Oops, 0. Okay, and we will be moving this in velocity, so I need a rigid body. And do I need anything else for now? I guess I need the waypoints. How do I want to do the waypoints? No, yeah, no, I need it. Okay, no, I don't need the waypoints. Public, for now, I'll use transform. I might end up switching to, yeah, transform, target. Target could either be a waypoint or the player or the, or an actual enemy. So I believe for now, just to get this moving, I'm gonna rigid body. Just get components, rigid body. Nice and simple. Now in void update, no fixed update, good. For now, we're going to just do a nice and simple rigid body dot velocity equals transform dot forward times fly speed. Nice and simple. Yeah. Now we have to do for ramping up our. No, I'm gonna do this in update actually. We do fly speed equals math f, not max fly speed. Math f dot move towards. So this is our acceleration. Oh, thank you very much. Another float. Public float. Like spell float. Acceleration. And 2. I don't know what's gonna be yet. Float current is our fly speed. So we want to go to fly speed, and we want to ramp up to our. For now, we're going to ramp up to our max fly speed by our acceleration. And we're going to multiply that by our frame rate. So that's all it is. So this, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not missing anything, the ship should just fly forward, no problem. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go if target not equals null. So if we have a target. Okay, we need a quaternion. So I want to rotate the ship towards its target. So this way, like the velocity, it's basically saying go forward at the fly speed. So no, it's no big deal. This is going to go forward forever. But if we tell it to rotate toward its target, flying the forward will start pointing towards the target. So hopefully we can get that working. It's Quaternion. Quaternion rotate 2 equals Quaternion look rotation. Now I always mess this up. I'm gonna go target. Transform. Oh my lord! I can't type. Target. Transform. Position. Minus. Yeah, transform position. I'm pretty sure that it's that or the other way around. I never remember, and I don't know why I can't get it in my head. So all we want to do is we're gonna go transform rotation. Rotation. If I can spell rotation, that'd be great. R-O-T, thank you very much. Equals Quaternion dot, and we're just gonna go rotate towards. Some people like to use slurp. I find for whatever reason rotate towards just works better for me. I don't know why. If I'm wrong, someone tell me. I don't know why I'm wrong. We're gonna go from our transformed rotation, and we're gonna rotate it towards our targets, where our target is. And we're gonna do it at, now I need a turn speed. Public float, turn speed. Turn speed. Oh, I don't know, again, arbitrary numbers. For now, tweak them after. We're gonna go turn speed, and as always, ooh. I'm gonna leave it. And then some of you might be saying, oh, but you should add my frame rate. Now, I've read a few places that when you're dealing with fixed update, it kind of takes into account its own equalizer. I know time to delta time is a common one, but that's an update. But I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna do it like this and see what happens. But I'm pretty sure this is right. I'm pretty sure, I don't know. Okay, so, and I'm gonna go if target equals null, I want it to follow the player. For now. See, I want it to follow the player, but also follow at a certain distance. Target equal, oh, I have to actually assign the player. How awful of me. Game object, player. Look at that, we're learning. Player equals game object. Game object, tag, player. And that's a transform, so target equals player.transform. Okay. And target not equal player. Okay, so basically this first, I'm putting a little bit of stipulation there. So if I have a target and my target's not my player, now I should just put a I should just put that in there. I should nest it. Or do I need to? Hold on. This is the fun part about code. It's seeing how much you can compact it so you don't have a bunch of superfluous stuff. Yeah, see, I can... No, I can just leave this. Because if I do this, Okay, sorry, I need a float. I need distance, essentially. Public, float. And I know public, but again, I need to see all this stuff. Player distance. And I'm going to do this in update. Player distance. Vector 3 dot distance. We're going to go transform that position and player. Oh, Lord. Okay. So all I want to do is, if I'm going to do it in here, if my target equals my player, screw this. Oh. Target distance. Because I'm going to end up using this again and again and again and again and again. And I don't want to do that. And we're going to go target. No, target's already transformed. Okay, perfect. So, if my target's distance is, I don't know, less than or equal to 50. I don't know. Again, arbitrary number. I want my speed to slow down. For now, just make it 0. Now, the problem is this is going to make it bounce a bit. So I will, and I'm not going to do it at this time. This will, basically, I'm going to, I will, I can get to match the target speed. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, else, and then this is going to be this, and I'm going to throw this into here. So for right now, all that's going to happen is my whatever the target is. Once this ship gets closer than 50 units, it will start to slow down, and when it's further away, it'll start to speed up. And I know it seems like it's gonna not feel or look right, but again, right now I want function over how cool it looks. So I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I'm gonna save this for now. And I have to add a few things here. I have to add rigid body. Look at that right there. And we're gonna make it 1,000. What's my player? So just match the player. Copy. Oh, compile. Up yours. Thank you. Base component value. Boom. And I also need a... Or is that... Oh, I got the mesh info there. I think that's all I need. I think. Well, look, we're gonna find out. Now, right now, if I'm not mistaken, this ship is hella far away. So let's, oh yeah, let's put it here. Wait a minute, what the hell is that? Oh, the audio source is way the hell over there. It's weird. And you know what, I'm gonna do that really quick, on-screen indicator, because I won't be able to see the bloody thing. So bear with me. It won't take long. And then, come on, come on, come on. Name, object name, Terran Scout. That should be fine there on this. I really should automate this. Okay, that should be it. I don't think I need. I'm gonna turn that off for now. Okay, let's find out what happens. I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of errors. I don't know. Find out. Oh, that shouldn't let him. Okay, so I think it's moving, but it's moving so slow. Yeah, it's moving really slow. So let's speed the little guy up. Oh yeah, because the drag. Okay, max fly speed. We'll go. What? Well, what do I have for the player? It's a little harder to find in here. That's because it's a weapon. Where is my... 170. Alright, let's try 170. Acceleration will make 5. Turn speed will leave where it is. Let's give it a go. Okay, the acceleration we're gonna up a bit actually. How about 20? And for I forgot to turn my light back on. Now, one more time we're gonna pause because I want to follow this thing. No, I can't. I don't know where this thing is. Guess I should have put on. Come on, where are you? I should have put him closer. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's moving. Pause. Make big. Go now. Oh, he's coming in hot. Whoa, he's glowy. Oh, there's no mesh collider on him. Yeah, now he's just gonna spin around me. Okay, well look, he got to me. So it is working. The turn speed needs work. So the functionality is there. The tweaking is not. So let's set the max fly speed to I'm gonna make it 100 for now. I'll make it 100. Yeah, 120. My acceleration is gonna be 20. And my turn speed will be 4. For now. Oh yeah, he needs a mesh collider. Yep, convex. It has to be, unfortunately, because boo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I need him to, what's the term I'm looking for here? I need him to, once he gets to his target, to not just rotate it. So I'm gonna actually take a look at my enemy script. It should be here, because I have this exact thing here. Where are you? Now, I'm not sure if it's this one particularly. Okay, nope, not that. Although there are some things in this that I do like. The fact that I forgot collision control. That's okay, I can do it right here. Come on. Come on. Okay, this is one of my enemy health scripts. Scriptessa. And I'm just looking for... Who am I gonna... Should I just, I'm trying to think here. Should I just grab the entire thing here? And I think I might. Okay. So the next thing I need to make, because all of these things kind of get, I don't want to say they get combined, but they get, they mesh well. I need to make, hold on. Create another script. I'm going to call it, do I want to go generic with this? I do, actually. I don't want too much functionality. I'm gonna call it friendly fighter health controller. Yeah. It's a mouthful. Come on. There we go. Oh my god, come on. Compile. Compile! Okay, so, friendly. Oh my god, come on. This compiling stuff is driving me bonkers, but I guess it makes sense. Wow, is it broken? Oh, sorry. I'm all yawny. Okay, so I'm gonna drop you on there. And we're gonna open him up. Her up. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get rid of you. I know I need to reference a few things, so using fungus, which is what I use for dialogue and all that jazz, and I also need using Unity engine. I need the UI. And that's it. So I need to go to my bugger. I'm just going to borrow the health controller and I'm going to rip everything and I'm just going to tear it apart for what I need. Because most of the core code for... I know it's a lot. There's so much that I won't need. But better to have it, not need it. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to drop it. Now, there's going to be a lot of stuff I don't need. These classes I don't need. Or do I? I do. Because I should set up for different class. I'm gonna call it friendly Terran class, and this is gonna be I'm gonna call it Terran type. And okay, actually that's fine, that's fine. Ship explosions is fine. Blah blah blah, that's also fine. Structure. I don't think I need that, but I'll leave it in there for now. Ship name, that's fine. Pooled, okay. Pooled ship holder. Or pooled holder is fine. This thing I don't need. Player inventory, no, I don't want that. Times explosion, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yes. On-screen controller, yep. I'll leave that in for now. and these credit values I don't need. So I have to fix all this crap. So all these enemy types. Oh, should probably change that. So for now, I don't have any Terran, so I'm just gonna change. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna call it Scout for now because that's all I have. And if I'm gonna leave just because I'm only gonna have the one. If Terran type equals, I can get rid of the rest. Oh. Whoops. There we go. And that's fine, and I can get rid of all the rest because I don't have anything. And I don't need my inventory controller. That I need. Fine, that's fine. On-screen indicator, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Ah, death. Okay, so because I only have the one for now. Lots of fixing. That's okay. And then I can get rid of all the rest because I only have a scout for now. And that's fine. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Don't need the drop chance. This is going to be pooled holder. And those should definitely blow up. Now they don't need any of that. Because they're not going to be worth anything. I don't want them to be worth... I don't want the player to blow them up. See, drop out. I don't even need that whole function I can get rid of. And I believe... Ah, see, here's the fun part. Ugh. And I have the code somewhere. I have to make it so that the player and the enemy can blow up the ship. Player obviously indirectly. Now, luckily, I think from episode 6, it's an escort mission, and I believe the escort health controller has code for both. Which is awesome sauce, so I probably will just end up taking that, but let's just check. Okay, so I'm going to save that, and I'm going to open up the health controller if I'm allowed. Oh no, compile! Open up! Yes, go back! Haha! We tricked it. So, take bomb damage. No, I don't need that. Player. I really should cache that. Player. Yes, see, it's all in here. This is awesome sauce. So let's copy the whole thing. There's a lot. Yep, player missile. It's got all my missile stuff. And we're gonna copy, and we're gonna put it in here. This is my... Yes, so we're gonna get rid of all... Not get rid of, but you know what I mean. Paste. And see, also this is my on trigger state, so this is my laser stuff. Laser. Copy that. And we're gonna drop it into trigger enter. On trigger stay. Oh, it's already there. We're gonna paste it anyway. For good measure. So that should be the meat and potatoes of it. Now, it's not going to be perfect. There will need to be some tweaking. So I can get rid of that. I can also get rid of that because I fixed that earlier. Bit visual damage. That's fine. That gets called up here, I think. No. Why does that not get called?
I don't mind, because this is something that I have to find. After all this time, I'll be okay.
Oh, right there. Okay. As long as it gets called. I hate empty functions. Let's the AI. I think that should be it. Yeah. Oh, burners. Okay. Okay, back to Unity. Plug all this stuff in. And so this is just health. But I needed this because in my normal flying controller, it needs to know if the enemy's alive or dead, or the ship is alive or dead. It's raycasting, and the raycasting is essential because I don't want ships just running into other ships all willy-nilly, because that's bad for business. So if I go back to Scout, we should see, yes, so there's only one to choose from, it's Scout. Now, the max shield health, I'm going to match for the Scouts, they're going to be 30, I said 30, come on now, oh, Unity, and 30, hull. Now, ship explosions that'll find on its own, ship name, I don't know why I have this, both, I don't think I need it. And my damage particle effects, my damage... Is this now, forgive me, I need to check in my code if that finds it automatically. Where are you? Towards the bottom. Okay, no, I do put them in. So there are... Aha, 1, 2, 3. We'll give it one more shot and one more go. It'll be all for naught if after all this time we've given all we've got and still don't know. Oh. Sorry. Because this is something that I have to find after all this time. Just want to double check. When the skies turn black and the floor beneath the stars to crash. Alright. Yep, that's what it is. Just want to double check. So there should be 2 here. Well, you can't really see it because of my stupid chat box. So we're gonna have smoke effect. And embers. And then that'll get filled in. That's fine, go away. No explosion scale. I'm gonna stick with 20. And I think that's good for this. Now, it should be good there. Now, I'm just realizing I should, for consistency's sake. I didn't want to, but I'm going to. I need to add a an off-screen indicator. Yeah, I need... Well, I'm gonna have it there. I'd rather have it, not need it. I'm gonna duplicate this, throw that on. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna be green. Why is there 2 outlines on it? It's so weird. Okay, and you get to go there, and you get to go there, and you go there, and that's it. Nice and simple. Yeah. And I'm gonna move this up. And get rid of those. Not get rid, you know what I mean. Okay. Next. Alright. Okay, so actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save this. Save scene. And before I forget, because I always forget, and it looks really bad. This is episode 9. And it's called Knife's Point. She said we're doing fine right now, but we both know that it's there we go. That's just for me. I wish
wish I could be better. Oh, get us where we belong.
And I'm gonna. I don't know why I put all these shadows and stuff on it. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, so that's there. Yeah. So we now need. We now need. God, what do we need? We need. Actually, I need to use the bathroom. Yes, so actually, forgive me, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take a very quick break, maybe a minute or two, just so I can use the loo. And I'll be right back. Sorry, I have to... Oh, I need a macro for this. And BRB. Ah, close. Okay.
She said we're doing fine right now, but we both know that it's wrong. I wish I could be better. Oh, get us where we belong. Well, we don't wanna press rewind, don't wanna waste our time, just wanna be alright. We don't wanna press rewind,
I'm a coming!
waste our time, just wanna be alright.
Almost. Where are my headphones? Where are my headphones? Okay, sorry about that. I am sorry about that. Let me turn the old scene switcher back on. And we back? Hey! We're live again from somewhere. Okay, let me pull that up. And what we were doing... Where was I at? I was... Oh, bugger. Perfect. Okay, so... we have our new scout, or our friendly scout. And what we have to do is... now, I know everyone's like, oh, let's get him to shoot stuff. Well, we have to make it so that he won't just run into stuff all willy-nilly. So, it's actually... I don't say it's easy. But I have the code I use for my enemy AI, I can throw right onto my friendly. I don't think I'll need to tweak it too much, but we're gonna find out. So, I'll go back to our code here. There we go. And if I can find my... Uh-oh. Someone's talking to me. Hey-oh! How's it going, man? So I know, I'm not sure. I have like 3-4 cameras set up here. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to look into. There we go. Keenan David Maloney. Hey-oh! Where am I going here? Back to the code. Come on! My mouse is stuck, sorry. Okay, so am I, my enemy skull controller. Now, I have all these raycasts, that it spits out. It basically spits it out in like left, right, up, down, forward, back. And so that when the enemy's flying around, when it gets, say, close to an asteroid or close to another object, it's like, oh crap, something's there, and then it just, it makes the decision to turn left, right, up, down, center. Up, not center, up, backwards, blah, blah, blah. So, what I'm going to do is... Oh... I thought your name was David Crammy. And then turns out it's Keenan. I'm an idiot. Good to see you. How are you? I'm currently adding in some friendly AI, because this episode, there is kind of like a mini to mega mini, if that's even a thing, fleet battle. So I've yet to actually put in any friendly AI, well, at least friendly fighting AI. So that's what I'm doing today, or at least trying to get it started. So I'm going to grab all of this code that I use for my enemy, and actually I can luckily apply it, for the most part, straight to my Friendly, not health controller. I can apply it right to my... Why can't I find this? My NPC. Friendly Terrence Go. There we go. Yes. And this was in... Did I take that from... Sorry. I did take that from Fixed Update. Okay, so we're going to drop that right in here. And I just have to change a few things. So I have to reference the health controller we made. We're going to call it, or what did we call it? Friendly Fighter Health Controller. We're just going to call it Health Controller. And we're going to cache the reference. Oh, not there. Oh yeah, that's fine. Get components. Oh, I can never spell anything I make. There we go. And we're just going to replace that with this. Poop. Sphere Cast Reyes, so that's another float we need. Public float. I'll just... whoops. Where are you? And I believe it's 2 is the what I use. Oh, no worries, man. I'll see you when you get a mixer. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for stopping by. And destination is my destination. Oh, it's my target. Well, let's find out how I use it in my enemy. My destination. I think it's just a vector 3, isn't it? Vector 3. And I'm just curious. Okay. So I have to switch the code up a little bit, but nothing too bad. We're going to make a vector 3 destination. Maybe. No, just a destination. Vector 3 destination. And instead of target, I'm actually going to use destination. So get out of there. Paste. Because my destination and my target will be my destination vector 3 is the same as my target.transform. The destination that's in there, I can get rid of this. Actually, no, I like keeping that. You get out. So I know this works, so I don't have to well, I might have to tweak it a bit, depending on complexity of how much, or how complexity of the fight that I'm making here. What the? Okay. And my target, I'm going to get rid of target position, and I'm actually going to call this destination because it's already a vector 3. And hold on, I just want to check one thing. My target's actually controlled by my action controller, which is good because I need to make a it's like a method. It's a behavioral script that tells at least for the enemy's sake, it tells the enemy what to do in certain conditions. State machine, Jesus. So I'm actually gonna have to make one somewhat similar for my friendly AI. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pretty much mirror it. Action control is going to have to be the next script I write. And I'm going to call it friendly. I can spell, no. Friendly action control. And yeah, that'll be throwing up errors, that's fine. I know it was going to. Action, no, friendly, sorry. Oh, I know you're gonna give me errors, I just want to preemptively do it. Get component, Get components. What did I do there? I'm an idiot. Yeesh, I don't know what I was thinking. Brain fart. Okay, so yes, that will throw up errors, and I will have to fix that. No problem. So that makes you fine. And my target. So I actually get to take out this. I don't need the target thing anymore because that's actually going to be in my action controller. So I'm going to put this all the way. I'm gonna cut it, and I'm going to put it down at the bottom of here. So after all of this is calculated, that's where the ship will point itself. And I can get rid of all this target mess. And that's it for you. Now I have to do that friendly action control. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go back to here. Back to Unity. And I have to make the script so this thing doesn't scream at me. Great. C# script. And I'm going to call it friendly action controller, actually. Yeah. I should have changed. Friendly action controller. No. I'm going to change the name Friendly Fighter. And then I'm going to have to obviously change that name. Ugh. Copy. And then I have to open this up and change the class name. Formatting pasted text. Boo. There we go. Cool. So that should shut everything up. Oh no, it won't. Because it's actually different in here. Ugh. Where are you? Who would have thought AI would be complicated? I'm actually making it complicated. I'm being stupid about it. What the... Thank you. There we go. Okay. Yes, good. Where's my cold... Oh, there's no more tea left! Urgh. Okay, so... My god. So now we're at this point. So no. Where is he? This guy. Our Terran Scout has... Where's my friendly action controller? Boop. And I'm gonna make you go up too. Oh, did I do that twice? Sorry, that's the wrong one. Oh, the compiler? Oh, I forgot. It's referencing something that doesn't exist in the script yet. So, holy moly! Just have to do quick. Public. Vector 3. Destination. That's all. Now that should shut the other script up. Not you. Where'd you go? There we go. Yay! Shut your face. Back. Okay, so we're almost ready to get this stupid AI going. Holy Christ. I should have... I don't know why I always go complicated. I shouldn't. I should just go nice and simple. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, you wanna... Okay, so... Where are we at? We have our health script working. Well, for the most part. We have our... It will move. Now, the action control... Oh, I have to actually assign it. And there's nothing there. So the only thing that's there is a destination. Now, I know I keep going back to the enemy action controller, but that's because it's going to carry a lot of similarities. So in our enemy action controller, or behavioral controller state machine, all I want for now to get it working... You know what? I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Now, a lot of this is going to change. But I'm going to rip all of it, and then I'm going to rip remove the pieces that I don't need, which is going to be a lot, actually, because there's a lot of things my enemy does that my friendly AI does not need to do. So, yeah. That's fine. So I don't need any of this. AI target, I'm going to leave that in there. Protect targets. Already have that. Waypoints, that's fine. I need the waypoints. I can create my own waypoints. Look at all this. Oh, hunt player. Get rid of that. Debug mode. Called in combat. We don't need that either. And look at all this stuff we don't need for now. Oh, okay. It's not that we don't need it. We don't need that particular reference. So this is my, what did I call it in Unity? I called it my... Click and go. Come on, go back. Yes, go back. Haha. We tricked you, Unity. This is my Terran Scout move controller. And we're just going to call it move control. And then I also have, not move control. And I also have my friendly fighter health controller. We're going to call it health control. Again, nice and simple. And then we're gonna go copy. Oops. Paste. Copy. Paste. And the weapon control we are not going to put in yet because we don't have our weapon control yet, which is fine. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Paste. So, protect targets. Okay, so because this is the friendly AI, what we need to do is change it from the enemy health controller to a, what do they call it? Friendly fighter health controller. See, I think I'm gonna get, I think I'm gonna get rid of this protect, because I probably don't need it for now. And if I'm going to use it, I'm going to put it, I'm gonna do it differently than I have in my enemy. So, create own waypoints, that's fine. What else? Aha! Okay, so AI target. I'm gonna get rid of AI target. And I'm just going to call it enemy target. I'm just going to call it target. Oh, wait, I can't. Can I? Can I do that? Yeah, I can. Look at all the red. So let's get rid of target. And we'll get rid of you. Oh, AI target distance. That's got to change to just target distance. Enemy is tracking this. We'll get to it after. Okay, so we don't need this, and we're gonna change weapon control. Yeah, so our weapon is going to use our, when we do write the weapon controller, it is going. I'm looking over here, and the camera's here. One day I'll learn where everything is situated. It's because I change it up so bloody much. Yeah, when we write the weapon controller for the friendly AI fighter, we are going to give the weapon controller the reference from the state machine. So because we don't have it currently, we're going to just comment it out, and we will write that in after. So protect target. We definitely don't need protect target, because I'm not writing it in this now. Enemy move control, no, we just want move control. If the obstacle's hit, and the health control, choose target, good. Player distance. We're gonna go target distance. Oh, this just is for audio. I can get rid of this, because my friendly AI will not be, I'm not gonna let it control my in-combat music. So I can get rid of that whole set of jazz. Now the fun part. Obstacle hit. Oh, do I not have something called obstacle hit? Sorry, no, it's find out. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. I probably didn't save it. Sorry. I'm wondering if I'm missing something here. Oh wow! I just discovered. I don't want to call it a bug, but I just found something. My enemy AI controller references a obstacle hit, and this obstacle hit is from the movement script, which basically says, "Hey, if anything's in the way, don't do that. Don't do anything, or don't." In this particular case, I'll show you if it's up here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it's not it, sorry. So if there's an obstacle... So if there's an obstacle in the way, it's not letting it choose a target. I'm not going to put that in. But I'm actually going to get rid of this.
Well, there goes nothing.
Okay, so the choose target function. Ugh. We don't have hunt player because we don't need hunt player because this is for friendly AI. And if target is true, see, this is the meat and potatoes of this particular script. We'll go away. I'll have to fix it after. This is how it. This part of the script. Okay, yeah, choose the target, but it's based off of a good few parameters. And I don't think I need a lot of these because there's only one choice.
They talk about another kind of work.
I'm just gonna put in one, yeah, and I'll build it because I don't want to straight off the bat code for complexity. I'm gonna code simply, and if I need it later on, I can add to it slowly. So I get to rip all of this stuff out, and I just want to make sure I don't rip out the right or wrong thing. See, protect target, we don't need any of that. And I definitely don't want to track the player. That's fine. I know. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get this right. So if my target is true, that's fine. Oh, don't worry about that. That's fine. Okay, so I need a... Okay, here's the fun part. I need a list of targets, enemies. So public list. Now, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I'm definitely not going to put this in the update. Rizorsk, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thanks so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know either in chat or there's a suggestion box down below in my Twitch feed or my Twitch panels. But thanks so much. I do appreciate it. My list. Oh, sorry. These will be game objects, and they're just going to be enemies. Now, I believe the best way for me to do this is that in my level controller, because that's what handles the spawning of each enemy. I believe each time an enemy is spawned, I will check to see if... no, I'm overcomplicating things again. That's okay. I'm gonna leave this for now. Oh, my phone's screaming at me. So, back down to our... Okay, so I'm gonna write if my target equals null. So if I don't have a target, target equals I'm gonna go enemies. And for now, I'm just gonna do random. Oh, if I can just do it right. Random dot range, and I'm gonna go 0, and then I'm gonna go enemies dot count, and that'll give me an enemy. So I said that'll give me a target. Actually, okay. And then I'm gonna go if target. This is just to check in case target dots active in hierarchy equals false. I'm gonna go target equals null. I'll tell you why I'm doing this in a second. And I'm gonna go break. I'm gonna break my update function because the rest won't matter. Can I? Why can't I break? What? Oh Jesus. No, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna let it go. I'm dumb. So sorry. If my target is not active, I'm just gonna make it null again, and then all of this won't get called. The reason I'm doing this is because there is always a possibility, just based off of how things update, that one of the enemies in my list won't be, it'll be disabled because it's either blown up or most likely because it's blown up. So if I get a target and that target isn't active, that means it's either blown up and not currently active in the scene. I'm gonna nullify it and then we'll start over again. There will be actually what I should do. Depending on how I do it, this will have to happen later on. If I detect that the target is not active, I might just remove it from the list and make the target null, remove that particular enemy from the list, to get rid of it straight away. That's probably the best way to do it. But for now, again, don't need to. So, okay, now if my target is true, then my track target will be target. I wonder if I can get rid of all that and just throw it in there. Yeah, I probably can. Target is true. Track target. Oh. And this is because my there we go. It's all kerfuffled. And I definitely don't want to track my player. Whoops. That's all I need. Yeah, for now. I can get rid of all that crap. It's just nice and simple. I don't even need that there. Okay. So now that it's tracking my target, let's go to AI target. Sorry, I'm just noticing some. Might as well fix them now. Okay, so in my track target function, I have should probably get rid of that actually. Okay, so enemy is tracking this. This needs to change from tracking this, for enemy tracking this, to just tracking this. Just because it'll look confusing in the inspector. Excuse me. Good. Now, if the target equals the player, now the target will never equal the player. Ah, this might be an issue. I'm gonna actually have to change. Where are you? Target. Let's give it a player. We just don't need it. And I don't need any of, actually I don't need any of this because it's only one target. There's no protect target. Dun dun dun. Okay. Good. Oh, whoops. I'll have to change some of these comment lines as well because they're a bit confusing. Okay, so target distance spot, so that's overshoot. So this little function here, where are you? So when it's tracking the target, the enemy, or yeah, when it's tracking the enemy, if it gets too close to the enemy, like so if it's flying in, it's going in, it's shooting, and it gets too close, it goes into an overshoot, as in like it just flies by instead of running straight into it and bumping. It'll choose a point behind the enemy and fly to that point. Now, it's based on either the distance from the friendly AI's distance to his enemy, or at a certain time, I think I put it at maybe 3 seconds or 5 seconds, then it will go back around. It'll exit overshoot mode. And Ben is Jeff. I love the names on Twitch these days. Ben is Jeff. Thank you very much for following. I do appreciate it. If you have just jumped in, I am just doing some friendly AI code. I'm getting it to be a bit more helpful. I know friendly is a bit subjective to use, but I'm trying to make it friendly attack wings to help my player in his or her blow up the bad guy's mission. So, see, the target will never be the player, so I can get rid of you. Should be able to get rid of that. Whoops, I'm gonna keep that line. Yeah, looks good. See, this patrol and protect, I don't need any of that, I don't need that. Although I might keep the patrol and protect, yeah. Because what I'll end up doing is when there's no more, if there are no more enemies left on the field to fight, I don't want the friendly AI just to kind of sit there doing nothing. What I want them to do is, you know, fly around and actually look like they're being a productive member of the team. So that's easy enough. protect. I'm just going to edit this. I'm not going to get rid of it right now because it could prove useful if I decide to use this on a stationary target. This was originally made for an enemy protecting a structure, and it should be easy enough for me to apply it, but I might not need it. But I might as well I'll keep it in for now. Holy cow, this music. That's not bad. Okay, now I'm probably missing a lot of stuff here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just double checking certain things here. It should be fine. Okay, so right now, okay, well, let's do a test. I mean, oh, sorry, I gotta save it. I'm gonna try, and this might fail completely. Now, you have to remember, there's no, my friendly AI doesn't have, sorry, I forget which camera I'm on. The friendly AI doesn't have any weapon systems yet, or at least I haven't programmed any in yet. But I'm gonna pit our friendly AI. I should be ready to pit our friendly AI against our evil AI, if that makes any sense. Should. So we're gonna give this a go. It might be absolutely horrendous. It might work perfectly. It's probably not gonna work perfectly. So let me turn this guy on. I'm gonna put them relatively close to each other. And the only thing that I'm not sure if it's going to work is that I believe the enemy AI is not programmed to target non-player characters. I think. Well, we'll find out. Anyway, where's my frigate? Oh, you're all the way over there. You're going to go there. Oh, you're there. Okay, let's put you somewhat close to each other. And you're on, you're on. Okay, so let me go to my enemy frigate here, and I'm curious to know if action controller AI targets. I do have an AI target. Look at that. So just for the test, I'm going to make the scout, my Terran scout, my friendly, the target of my enemy. I guess I do have a spot for it. And I'm going to make my enemy the target for that. I think this might work. I have no idea. Let me put a tag on it so we can see it flying around. This might work horribly. I don't know. Okay, wish me luck. Let me save this because it might blow up Unity. Now, is there any references I need in my scout first? Friendly action controller, no. Player distance, no. Oh, create on waypoints, yes. Making sure it's got health, it does. Okay. Here we go, saving. And no maximize. We're just watching here. This will be fun. I've never done this before. Never had AIs attacking each other. They're probably just going to end up circling each other. They shouldn't, though. Oh, see, we got errors. Well, no, the enemy is actually going after him. Oh, he's a bit faster. So, that's no big deal. What do we got here? What's the problem? Oh, right. My level count control. I don't know why I left that in. Sorry. Level count control. Ah, sorry. Yes. I'll have to do that really quick. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What am I going to call this? My level, it's looking for a reference to my level controller, and because I don't currently have one yet. So I'm just gonna make one real quick, and just looking for one script. Let's go with the name Knives Point level controller. Control. And all this needs is a level counter script. That should be it. Is that the only? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. I don't know, let's find out if it works. We're just looking at these two, purple and red, and we're just gonna... They should go after each other. No. Our scout is targeting... There's no problem with the scout again. Oh, I'm... Sorry. I'm rushing, and I shouldn't be rushing, and I apologize. This needs a tag. Level controller. It's on here somewhere. Level controller. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna actually go to my parent scout and look for... And I just want to check one small thing. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is actually exciting for me, because I've never done this before. Oh, sorry, I forgot enemies. That's why it's choosing something else. Come on, enemies. One, and we're gonna put you in. Okay. Here we go. Did I save it? I didn't need to save it. Here we go. Come on! Come on! I want a dog fight! Come on! Oh, he's running away. Why are you running away? Sorry, let's focus. Why is he running away? Are you scared? Huh. Okay. Oh. Am I that dumb? I am that dumb. I didn't tell my move controller to get the target. Okay, so you see how in here it needs where are you? This destination. Now this destination gets it from update destination. So that means I'm gonna call this in my action controller. Track target, sorry. Does that get called every frame? I'm just trying to find the best spot to, oh, sorry. I'm looking for the best spot to actually call this. Okay, so where's this getting called from? Sorry, what's the bloody name of it again? Okay. It's called an update. I'm the tool. Oh, okay, so, that's all. Nice and simple. Friendly fire action controller. No, this is in... Just an update. Destination equals action controller destination. Okay. That's all. That's all it was. I should have just called the function. Now once it compiles, now they should. Oh, I keep saying this. They should. Oh, I hope they do. Okay, come on, compile. And let's see how long it takes for this scout to get blown up, if he gets blown up. Oh, come on, compile. Ah. There we go. Hey, now they're going. Now we're sucking diesel. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, I want to see it. Go back. I want to follow. Now one is faster than the other, so that might pose an issue. But he's gaining. Why aren't you following, Unity? There we go. Now the other problem is. Look at him go. Okay, so the problem is my Terran frigate can't. The enemy frigate can't outrun it. So we're gonna match the speeds here and find out what happens. Fly speed's 100. Yeah, what's the speed on this? 120. Okay, let's try that. Oh, what's the acceleration? Just want to match everything. 5. And turn speed? I want it even. 2.5. Nah, I think that's a, okay. Dun, 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 dun. I can't wait to give them both weapons and see who wins. Oh! Shaders. Sorry, let me pause this. I don't actually have a lot of experience with shader code. I could edit. I could reverse engineer, like look at someone's code and kind of figure out what's going on, and edit to get kind of what I'm looking at. But again, not what's the word I'm looking for? Not extensive shader code anyway, nothing too complicated. So I don't think I'm going to be able to help you there. Shader code is definitely something that I wish I would have focused on a little bit earlier on. But it's definitely, unless you're graphically entertained, if that makes any sense, it's not the most exciting thing to do. I'm a more functional guy. I like making things move and make things interact, but shader code is obviously more for, you know, adjusting how things look. So I don't know, I don't even know where to tell you to go to take a look. I know the Unity tutorials are probably your best bet. I haven't taken a look at them, so I'm not quite sure how helpful they would be. Hope that answers your question. I know it's, you know, I wish again it could be more helpful, but sorry. Ugh. Okay, so right now what we have happening is the Terran Scout and the enemy scouts are see, it's in a constant state of oh. Yeah, and it's funny. Look, I'm not sure, like, you know, where you are, what you want to focus on primarily, but shader code or shader programmers or graphical programmers are in fairly high demand. So I mean, if you could, or if you have that drive to learn it, not only, like, one, it's an awesome skill set to have, and two, if you know, you want to go a little bit more commercial with it, as in, like, you know, finding work with it, you shouldn't have any problem at all. But again, if the Unity tutorials are kind of not your thing, another thing you could do, and it helped me a little bit, was if you, and again, I only really have I have extensive experience with Unity, but if you use find a visual, like a visual shader plugin, like Shader Forge or oh god, what's the other one? I forget what it's bloody called. Anyway, the visual scripting where you actually make shaders with, you know, visual scripting. If you can actually, when you make one, just make a basic one, and then dive into the code of the shader that you made, you'll actually have a lot better understanding of how to write shader code. This is something, you know, something simple like whether it's make something flash or make something transparent or how to mask something. That helped me a little bit, but again, I don't know how far you want to take it. I don't know what your plan is. Okay, I'm just trying an experiment here. I'm wondering why it always happens that my friendly AI gets the jump, essentially. See, he turns first, they both turn. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I mean, look, it's great to have. It's not an absolute necessity. You can still achieve like phenomenal graphics without, you know, as much as I hate to say it, and I don't know why it's looked down upon as much as it is, but buying pre-made shaders or hell, even outsourcing it just for, you know, one or two shaders that you want is no. I don't. Again, like some people look down upon people buying assets. You know, I'm not saying buy a whole game and then, you know, asset flip it. I'm just saying, you know, if for now, to get yourself to in a position to make a game, or, you know, not position to make a game, but like to be able to kind of put one out there, and like especially if you want, like you said, the high graphical content. It's not an absolute necessity. It's great, again, great to know, great to have, great to be able to manipulate, whatnot, but it's not necessary. Look into camera filters or whatnot. Like my game looks, I'm not saying mine's graphically intensive at all, but it actually looks 10 times worse because I don't have filters on, or when I don't have my camera filters on. And I just use the free version, the post-processing stack from Unity, and I adjust a lot of the values, and it gives me, you know, I can change focal length, gloom, anti-aliasing, LUT values, chroma keys, vignetting, dithering, all that stuff to make the game look way better than what it is. If I took all that stuff off, it would just be a bunch of, it's 90% of my game is just plain Unity shaders. So again, I can only speak from experience. I don't know how graphically intensive you want, but while it's a necessity to a certain extent, if you're an indie gamer, you might be putting a hell of a lot more work on yourself in the long run. But again, it's whatever you want. If that's what you want, by all means, go hard at it, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna search really quick. Actually, it's almost 3 o'clock my time, about 20 minutes or so. I have to pick up my kid fairly soon, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Why my enemy yeah, look, and that's great. If you're willing to have, like, you know, if you have the time, the energy, the patience, and essentially, you know, money, whether it's for training videos or assets to teach you how, whatever, that's great. More power to you. It's hard. Most people that I talk to, and look, I'm not in the game very long, maybe a year and a half or so. So I have very limited knowledge on it as a whole. But if you're willing to put, like I said, put in all that time and effort and everything, more power to you, man. That's great. I hope you do it, actually. We need more people wanting better quality out of their indie games. Honestly, I started programming in C# when I went to school, which, like, for school to learn a bit of game dev, which is 2 years, 3 years, maybe 3 years ago. I only seriously got into it when I finished school and realized that, oh, I love programming. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never actually compared my code to anything in the industry, so for all I know, everything I've written, I know it's functional and it profiles well. There doesn't seem to be any hang-ups or no issues with it. But for all I know, how I'm coding is complete crap. I don't know. But it's... yeah, so 3 years or so, and I don't know, it seems to be okay. Seems okay. Okay, I have to add this in. I'm just realizing now, if my AI target... Sorry, this is my enemy weapon controller. Component. I'm going to call this is friendly. Yes. So if my AI target has this script on it, we are going to we're gonna tell the script to use those values. Okay, good. Whoops. Oh, it might just be health value. Shield. That's weird. This will just be hull value, I imagine. Hull health. There we go. Okay. Now, why aren't you... my target direction. So that's probably why I wasn't shooting. Because it wasn't detecting if the health value was high enough. I don't like that it's calling it every frame though. Well, again, profile is fine. Oh, thanks, Nightbot. Sorry, my Nightbot is spamming everyone. Back to Unity. So this is why my enemy ship wasn't firing, because it couldn't detect an appropriate health controller on the friendly fighter. So let's test this again. So at the very least now my enemy ship should be shooting. If it can get at a certain angle, it should start shooting. See, I thought this was going to be somewhat simple, just to get them fighting each other, but it works well when it's player control, but as soon as you get AI versus AI, holy hell. This is basic stuff. Maybe I'm biting off more than I could chew. Okay, now it's shooting. Now we're sucking diesel. Now it's shooting. There we go. Pow, pow, pow. Oh. Yeah, I mean, see, it always ends up being this way, this dynamic. Hold on a second. Let's check my overshoot value. Sorry, overshoot value is Sorry, I just want to see this one value. Where are you? 3.75. Okay. And you are on probably the same? Oh. Well, that might be why. Yeah, AI, I mean, AI, depending on the AI, I mean, if you're doing human AI or humanistic, or realistic humanistic, Jesus. Realistic AI, it's a mindfuck. If you're doing like I am, just like, you know, sci-fi AI, you only, depending on what you need, you only need a few states. You need, like, you know, death, attack, don't attack, and moving. That's essentially all you need. Now you can have variations, you know, should I attack from cover? Like, depending on, you can always go overly difficult with it, but essentially it's not the, it's not too difficult unless you want to go realistic. And then if you know, if you're throwing animations in the mix, then Jesus, it's not hard. It just gets complex. Sorry, my terrain fighter, see, this is my issue here. AI overshoot timer 3.75, and I'm going to do the same thing for my scout. It didn't have it. It actually didn't have a timer on it. So let's try this again. It's all trial and error. Let's find my scout. Let's follow him, and hopefully this works. Until I get the, I'll have to do the weapon script tomorrow if I have time. Moving slow. Okay, well, oh, hold on, let me get my cursor back. Look at that. We have some action. Oh, fair enough. I did a bit of animation work for a studio out of San Francisco. I'm still not doing it. And it was with nav mesh agents and animation. It was difficult to kind of get it to sync up. So I can get the game object to move, you know, all to all its waypoints and get where it needs to go appropriately. However, the animations that were given to me had to be dynamically slowed down or sped up depending on, you know, speed and, you know, the environment. So it got really complicated really fast. And I could only use what I was given. I couldn't change things on my own. So I guess the moral of that was just, you know, you can only be as good as the things that you're working with. If that makes any sense. Okay, so we did make some progress here. Actually, the only thing I didn't check is if the actual scouts are getting damaged. Well, again, I'm not going to I can't say that they gave me shit, maybe because I was just bad at doing it, but that was my experience. I know if I had assets a little bit more dynamic, or not dynamic, a little bit more honed, I know the process would have been a hell of a lot better. Okay, so my enemy actually is, now you can't see because my stupid webcam's in the way. My Okay. Okay, so we do have function. You'll forgive me, those of you who are watching. I'm just realizing the time. And I know it wasn't the most exciting stuff I went through today, but AI work generally isn't, unless it's, you know, right up close in your face, blah, blah, blah. But I have to, unfortunately, leave and go pick up my little monster in about 10 minutes or so. So, if you are still with us and you liked what you saw, please hit the follow button at the bottom. If you have any comments or suggestions or general hatred of what you saw, or, you know, praise, there is a suggestion box or whatnot at the very bottom of my Twitch feed. By all means, leave me something. And thank you very much for sticking around with me. If you want to see a little bit more video of the game itself, you can go to www.squidmonkeystudios.com. And thank you, Rizorsk. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, man, come in anytime, and I gladly chat about you with whatever you want, as long as it's appropriate to what what we're working on. So thanks so much, guys, and I will see hopefully all of you on Monday. I should be on, God willing, at 3 p.m. GMT. So please stop by. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you all later. Oh, I forgot to turn it off again. I screwed it up. Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay, bye-bye.